Hello interweb friends, Thidumgamer here with another horror-themed game review for October. This week we're going to review the Cthulhu edition of Munchkin. Kill the monster, steal the treasure, stab your buddy, and go mad. Now this is a tongue-in-cheek parody of H.P. Lovecraft Cthulhu mythos. Also, in the theme of Munchkin, a parody of tabletop role-playing games. Now, the game itself is recommended for 3 to 6 players. It does take about 1 to 2 hours, and it is recommended for ages 10 and up. And the recommendation there from the games that I have played is not really due to the game content, unlike Gloom last week. It is more the difficulty of the game. There's a lot that goes on throughout the game. Seems really simple in concept. You as a player are just kicking down a door if you come across a monster, trying to fight the monster to defeat it, and if you defeat it, you gain levels, and you also gain treasure. The first player to hit level 10 wins. And throughout the game, you are not only fighting monsters, but you're also stabbing the other players in the back, either making their monsters more powerful, taking away their treasures, things like that. You can also work with other players, add your bonuses to them so they can defeat a monster in return for part of their treasure. Now, when you kick down a door, you draw a card from the door stack. And the types of cards you can get are character classes. This gives you bonuses depending on the type of character class it is. Also gives you some detriments. You can draw a curse, and just as the title says, is not a good thing. You can also draw a card that will allow you to make a monster more powerful later on in the game. It may add bonuses to you if you're fighting a monster, or you just might make a monster a little too powerful for an opposing player to fight. Another thing you can get is a monster card. Now, the level of the monster is how powerful it is. And to find out whether or not you can beat the monster, you add your character's level, plus any modifiers you have on your character, and if you are higher than the monster's level, you win. If they win, bad things happen. If you win, as I said, you get levels and treasures for winning. Now, your character, if you get treasure cards you draw from the treasure deck, you can get things like equipment, which are permanent bonuses until you lose that equipment. You can get cards that allow you to go up a level, and you can use these to go up as many levels as you want, except level 10. Level 10, you have to beat a monster in order to go up to level 10. You can get modifier cards that are good for just that combat, like the Piercing Shriek or the Quicker Ichor. Again, gameplay is rather simple. You're kicking down doors, fighting monsters, gaining treasure and levels, and whoever gets to level 10 first wins. Difficulty, I know the game says ages 10 and up. Most of that is the limited amount of math that you're going to be doing, but you got to keep track of the stuff throughout the game. Difficulty, I'd say about a 2 to a 3. Most of it is just keeping track of how powerful a monster is, whether you want to make it more powerful to make it difficult for your opponent to play, or if you're going to make yourself more powerful just to beat that monster. Replayability, every game is different. It's all luck of the draw. One game you may be playing as a cultist. Another game you may be playing as a monster whacker, an investigator. It's luck of the draw. So very, very replayable. As for the 3 to 6 players, I have not had any issues playing with 3 players, 4 players, 5 players, or 6 players. Difference is the more players there are, the more chances for backstabbing you have throughout the game. Definitely 1 to 2 hours. Some games go really, really quick. Again, it's the luck of the draw for the card game. Some games drag on and on because nobody is able to get strong enough to beat a monster because they're not drawing good cards. So definitely set aside at least an hour, but don't plan anything for about 2 hours if you're pulling this game out. Ages 10 and up, again, that's something that it depends on the kid playing, but that's a good recommendation. My family and I definitely enjoy this game. My daughter has a dark streak where she likes backstabbing or attacking everybody else in the family in a game. She enjoys doing that, so she definitely enjoys this game. Again, it is a parody of the Lovecraft theme, so if you have somebody that likes H.P. Lovecraft stories, they more than likely enjoy this. And just like all the Munchkin games, it's a tabletop RPG where you have taken out everything but the bare bones. Kick down a door, fight a monster, kill a monster, take the loot. So, definitely a fun game. Definitely recommend any of the versions. Find a version that you like. Whether it's the core Munchkin, whether it's one of the theme Munchkins, find one that you like and give it a try. It's definitely worth trying, and I found it very enjoyable. Now, as always, if you like this video, like the content that I'm presenting, go ahead and click the like button, subscribe if you would like, share it with friends that you think would enjoy this. If you have any suggestions or questions for me, suggestions of games to review or different content that you would like to see, definitely send me a message. You can reach me on Twitter at Thidumg, or an email can be sent to thidumgamer@gmail.com. Of course, you can also leave a comment in the comments below. Whatever you would like to do, I will definitely read all comments and try to reply to messages as soon as I can. Other than that, I hope you enjoy your week. Have a great week, and I will see you soon.